Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Daisy here, and today we are talking about the Netflix original K-drama It's Okay Not to Be Okay. So I have my laptop with me, so if I'm looking, it's because I'm looking at my notes to make sure that I'm covering everything. So It's Okay Not to Be Okay is a show that I really like, but it's not for everyone because it's focused on a lot of mental health issues. So if it's something that you aren't comfortable with, I wouldn't recommend watching it. So It's Okay Not to Be Okay tells the story of Ko Moon-young and Moon Gang-tae. Let's first start with Moon Gang-tae, my baby. So Moon Gang-tae is a caregiver at a psychiatric hospital, and since he was a child, he has always been taking care of his brother who has autism and PTSD. The brother name is Moon Sang-tae, by the way. So basically, Moon Gang-tae grew up feeling neglected and frustrated because his mom was always focused on the brother than him. She was giving the brother Moon Sang-tae more attention because he had more important needs, so he felt neglected. And I kind of understand both sides. She was a single mom, you know, it's not easy to take care of someone with mental health issues, you know. So but what she did was also kind of not cool, you know. She kept telling Moon Gang-tae, you have to take care of your brother until the day you die. That's kind of like a burden. That's a burden, and I felt like she shouldn't have put that burden on him because there were times where he wanted his brother to die, basically. I think there was like an accident where he almost left his brother to drown in, I don't know if it was a river or something, but then at the last minute he kind of saved his brother. And through that event he also met his crush. So he used to crush on Ko Moon-young, basically, but the problem is he ran away from her because she was a little crazy. I'm going to talk about her later, but her hobby was to kill butterflies, so he got scared of her and ran away. So basically the mom, Moon Gang-tae mom, was murdered, and Sang-tae, who has autism, kind of witnessed the murder, but he couldn't recall what happened because he kept saying the butterfly has murdered our mother, the butterfly has murdered our mother. Anyway, so Moon Gang-tae kind of grew up focusing on his brother. He doesn't have any girlfriend. He has spent his entire life focusing on his brother. Everything, basically he doesn't have a life. Everything around him is about his brother. I think that's all I want to say about him for now. So let's talk about Ko Moon-young. So Ko Moon-young, she had a traumatic childhood because her father tried to murder her, and her mom was abusive, and her mom kept telling her you shouldn't be friends with other people because you are special. So she grew up kind of messed up, and I think her mom disappeared or her mom was murdered. I am not sure about that yet. I think they will talk about more about that in the future. But there is a lady who came in episode 10 and she's pretending to be Ko Moon-young's mother, but I don't think she is. But let's keep my theory for the future. And basically now she is a book writer. She writes fairy tale stories for children. But I wouldn't call them fairy tales. I feel like it's scary stories for children because her writing is a little her writing is a little, you know, she has a lot of issues, and I felt like she portrayed her issues in her books. But people seem to like her. People seem to like her because she's very popular and she's very known. But she's also involved in a lot of scandal, and her manager, who I really like, he's super funny. He always has to clean behind her and give money to people so they can shut up. Because she has no problem pushing someone, stabbing people. She has no problem doing that. So Moon Gang-tae and Ko Moon-young end up meeting at a hospital. So basically what happened is she went to the hospital to read books to children, and he was working at the hospital. So there was like an incident where like a mentally ill patient escaped, and he kidnapped like his daughter, and he was trying to murder his daughter. And basically Moon-young kind of witnessed it, so she was trying to stop him because this is what happened to her. Her father tried to murder her, so in her attempt to stop the patient, he was trying to murder her. And basically Moon Gang-tae came to save the day, but Ko Moon-young is crazy, so she took a knife and she was ready to end it all, but she ended up stabbing Moon Gang-tae. And basically their eyes meet when she stabbed him. I think that was the highlight of episode 1. She stabbed him and their eyes meet, and you can sense that there is like a strong sexual tension between both of them. What I like about the show, by the way, is that there is a lot of chemistry between Moon Gang-tae and Ko Moon-young, and he's someone who has repressed himself, repressed his feelings from years, and she's someone who is like, I want you, and if I want you, I'm gonna get you. So from that point, she became obsessed with him. She wants to sleep with him because she find him beautiful, and she's not gonna wait, like, you know, in dramas the girls will always like wait for the guys to come to her. No, she's like, I want you, and she follows him and she tells him, I want you, I want to sleep with you, you know. I love her for that. I used to love that when she was doing everything and she was like, oh, you know, I want you. When I want something, I usually get it, so I'm gonna get you. I was like, girl, you go, you go. I was like, queen shit, you go. So anyway, after the incident, Moon Gang-tae is gonna get fired and he's gonna move to another hospital to his brother. Ko Moon-young saw that, and she basically followed him. She basically followed him to the hospital, and she left everything behind. But before she left everything behind, she also almost killed another guy. I told you she was crazy. She almost killed another guy, but that was justified because he was hella disrespectful towards her. I was like, ew, he should have died. But anyway, so she follows him everywhere and she's like, I want you, and when I want something, I usually get it. But now there is a love triangle because there is another girl who was also in love with Moon Gang-tae since she was a child. So basically, she's a caregiver, and there is such a contrast between Ko Moon-young and that girl, because the girl she's a caregiver, so she has learned to control herself. She's very soft, very nice. You know, if Moon Gang-tae end up with her, his life will be so peaceful because she's not crazy, you know, and that's good. But Ko Moon-young, on the other hand, is like very, you know, very daring. You know, when she wants something, she goes and get it, and she's like, I want you. She touches his body, she comes toward him, she pushes him towards her, you know. So those two are different. At first I was a little conflicted because I'm just like, he has a brother who is already mentally ill. Does he need another person who is crazy in his life? But to be honest, I feel like he's better with Ko Moon-young just because she brings out personalities that he never thought he had. So there is a lot of things that I like about Ko Moon-young. So Ko Moon-young, I like the fact that she's bold, you know. And I used to find that super cute, you know. She's not the shy main lead in dramas. No, when she wants something, she goes and get it, and I love that about her. You know, even when they went to the motel and she was going, you know, close to him and he seemed to be intimidated, I used to find that super, like, I was excited. I was like, girl, this is literally my reaction every time I was watching whatever she was doing. I was like, girl, you are bold. I mean, this is what I aspire to be. I aspire to be just like you. But to be honest, she has a lot of issues. First of all, it's not okay. She almost killed someone. No matter what the person did to you, it's not okay for you to kill them. That's toxic. It's not okay. It's not okay. And she almost killed someone, and that was not okay. Although he was an ass and he deserved what happened to him, it's still not okay. 2, it's not okay to force someone to live with you. This is absolutely not okay. I did not like that when she forced Moon Gang-tae to live with her by basically bribing his brother, because she knew that the brother loved her. So if she asked him, do you want to live with me, he will be like, yes. So look at what happened. Literally, the brother was fighting Gang-tae because Gang-tae wanted him. Like, that was fucked up. I hate it. Like, I remember when I finished watching that episode, I was like, I'm not watching that show again. That is disgusting. I hate that. It's not okay. It's absolutely not okay. Y'all find it romantic, but that's toxic. Girl, he has to come to your house willingly. You can't just blackmail him into living with you because you know he loves his brother and he will never leave his brother alone. That is not okay. That's toxic. Also, it's not okay for her to basically run away from all of her problems. You made the company of the CEO the publishing company go bankrupt because you almost murder someone and he had to pay people to keep quiet. And he's just talking to you every advice. Even when she published her books, like, you're publishing books for children. If people are saying that, okay, the illustrations are a little too much for children, change it a little bit. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. And it's just like, that is not okay too. You have to be flexible in life. Certain stuff I get it, but like other stuff, like, you almost made him bankrupt. Now you're ignoring him and just following Gangtae. What the? That is not okay. That is not okay. And I feel like she needs therapy because she has a lot of issues regarding her father and regarding her mother, and those are stuff you need to deal with, but she hasn't done that yet. Hopefully she will. I feel like Gangtae, he's blaming himself too much, and I like the fact that Ko Moon-young is making him realize that even though you almost killed your brother, you were still a child and you have to forgive yourself and you have to move on. You spend your entire life taking care of your brother. It's okay if you take care of yourself too. It's okay if you take care of yourself. And I feel like that's good, and he needs to understand that, and he needs to have his life, and he needs to be happy. And his brother also needs to realize that your brother is not going to take care of you until the day he dies. He has his own life. He is his own individual, and you need to be able to share him. You need to be able to let him do whatever he pleases too. You know, he has autism, but he seems to understand a lot of things. So I feel like, you know, this is a good show. This is really a good show, and I feel like we are making progress, but I just wanted to talk about it. What do you guys think? Okay, what do you guys think? What do you guys like about the show? What do you guys think will happen? What is your theory for Ko Moon-young mother? Please tell me everything in the comments. Also, I have my favorite character in the drama, the mom. Juri mom is such a mom. She's amazing. She's so funny. And also the girl who is super funny is also like the assistant of the CEO. She's so funny. Love her, and she's so cute. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for another video. Also, I kind of want to do reaction video, like watching the episode and reacting at the same time. I feel like for this show it would be good. So I might try to do that for the next 2 episodes to see what it's gonna be. So yes, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye.